Hi, I'm Tom. It is the 17th of June, 2025, and I am 49 years and 4 days old. Yeah. Someone mentioned that the day on the video doesn't match the day that I'm saying. And that's because on your birthday, you turn that age, and then 24 hours after that, you're that age plus 1 day. I started these videos on my birthday, which I guess is day zero. In any event, I don't think it matters. Talking about careers from last time, I can't believe anyone chooses to be a YouTuber as a career. It's so ridiculous from just an effort standpoint. Like, this is just unscripted, off the top of my dome nonsense. And there are people doing fully scripted, multi camera, lighting by themselves, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think for a long time, Andrew Huang was doing all his own video stuff. Jacob Collier was doing all his own video stuff. That's ridiculous. Just to make something that looks bad is a lot of effort. To make something that looks good is insane. Right now, I'm just walking to a local pub, which isn't even a pub. It's just a tap room. But it's the closest, one of the closest things to a pub that we have in Haarlem. I don't have any reason to tell you this, except I guess that whatever future Tom is watching these, it'll be a reminder that for, you know, substantial amount of his 49 to 50 year was not spent doing anything too outstanding. It was a good life, uh, but a pretty normal one. In a couple of days, I'm going to be going to Liège for a music festival, and as I've said, I guess in newsletters and also in previous videos, I started going to electronic music festivals 2 years ago. So a little over 2 years ago, like when I was 46, I think was the first time I went. That is definitely the second best time to start going to electronic music festivals. The one benefit of starting that late is you don't have 30 years of music festivals building up. They don't have all those miles on you. In all honesty, there's no downside to it. I think I think going to music festivals when you turn 46 is an ideal age. And no one was more surprised than I was to discover that I really love electronic music. Because prior to that, I kind of thought I didn't. I listened to some of it, but I had no real sense of it as a genre or multiple genres. I wasn't particularly interested in DJing or DJ culture. I had yet to buy probably 90% of the records that I would now go on to own. I think a lot of that was down to the people that I started to spend more time around. And it's funny to think about life as guided so much by who you happen to meet. I think when most people think about life, they think about opportunities they've had, and those opportunities don't tend to be people. They tend to be like what school they went to, or what job they were able to get at a certain time, or maybe the family they were born into. And like about 20 years ago, I decided that you can't dictate where you were born. You can't really dictate too much about what opportunities you might be given, but you can increase the variance in your life around the kinds of people that you might bump into. I think for until about 20 years ago, I had been operating in kind of like very tight circles, very tight social circles. And this is a crazy thing. I think when I went to law school was when I realized how tightly those circles had been defining my life, and the need to branch out from there and meet different people and sort of make that the main thing that I was doing. Like more than anything else, I really just started to try and meet as many people as I could, and also really get to know them. And since then, my life has changed entirely in positive ways. There was some stuff, but the general trajectory of my life has been entirely positive, and I attribute almost all of that to increasing the variance of people that I've met and just encouraging that kind of variance. And so I'm also thinking now a lot about going to Copenhagen in July and meeting up with people there that I have only met once before. Like everyone that I'm going to see in Copenhagen is someone that I've met only once, and once within the last 12 months, including someone that I met on my last 2 days in Japan on the trip over December and January. I guess all I'm really thinking about right now is how well that's worked out. And I'm surprised by it. I'm surprised that I had this impetus 2 decades ago and it's worked out the way it has so far.